I think you go down a pretty good rabbit hole here, which might help me with this question of how can I find a church that fits my beliefs? But you said basically the church used to believe in extreme racism.
Yeah.
So if I were someone who were persuaded in that direction, wouldn't I then go look for a church that sided with me? Is that the way to go? Or is there another direction I should head to make sure my belief, what I'm thinking is correct, actually lines up with what it should be?
Yeah, that stuff doesn't happen, in isolation. You work out what you understand and believe within a community of people, and you do so from a place of love. Paul tells Timothy that the effort of our charge to you to basically continue in the faith is love and good faith, and so. We work out a lot of these things in community. We open ourselves up in a vulnerable way to be corrected, and to be told, to be corrected, to be confronted, to be challenged, and a lot of where I'm at, what I've learned is a result of people throughout my years telling me think differently about think a little more deeply about this, or how can we get ourselves up under more the authority of Scripture in this thing. And so, authority is one of those things that is very kind of like a buzzword in our culture. But at the end of the day, we'll just use our brains here and say that we all live under the authority of something. You're all choosing which authority that's going to be, and so those who reject the authority of the Scriptures are basically living under the authority of themselves. And if that's the way you want to live, fine, but at least be honest enough to say that you've submitted yourself to an authority, and you are then that arbiter of truth and standard.